Now, stepping up, its Stone Washington has now released some declassified intelligence where it is now accusing Iran of being involved in some ways in attacks on commercial ships by Yemen's Houthi rebels in the Red Sea. Now, the Americans are reportedly considering some tougher measures, including possible use of force to counter these attacks. Iran has denied any involvement, and it has said that it is only the Houthis who are carrying out these attacks in response to the Israeli campaign of relentlessly bombing the Gaza Strip. Now, the United States last week announced a naval coalition involving about 20 nations aimed at helping safeguard vessels from attacks in the Red Sea. And so the countries involved have said that the operations to protect commercial traffic will be a part of the existing naval agreement. This is Joe Biden has also announced in a show of force that the U.S. aircraft carrier USS Dwight Eisenhower had entered into the Gulf of Aden. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has said that he's convinced that that diplomatic and verbal condemnations of Houthi rebels' attacks are in fact the best way for Australia to assist a coalition of allied nations for securing global shipping in the Red Sea, failing again to confirm whether Australia has declined a U.S. Navy request to send warships. Now, Albanese also indicated that he's yet to decide whether to send additional personnel to a 39-country joint maritime force in Bahrain that already includes 5 Australians. The White House has said that Tehran's clerical state has in fact provided drones and missiles to the Houthis as well as tactical intelligence. US's National Security Council spokesperson has said, and I quote here, "We know that Iran is deeply involved in planning the operations against commercial vessels in the Red Sea." Now, earlier in the week, National Security Council spokesperson John Kirby had reiterated the same idea.
They are certainly providing the means, the tools, the capabilities, the weapons through which the Houthis are conducting these attacks. The Houthis may be pulling the trigger, but as I've said, Iran's giving them the guns.
Now, according to the Pentagon, the Houthis, who control vast parts of the Arabian Peninsula's poorest nation, including the capital city of Sana'a, have in fact launched more than 100 drone and missile attacks, targeting at least about 10 merchant vessels. The White House has said that the Houthis are also reliant on Iranian-provided monitoring systems at the sea. Now, the Houthis are categorical, stating that only those ships that are trading with Israel are the ones that it is targeting. The Biden administration officials are extremely concerned that the Houthis are in fact trying to undermine global maritime trade, both to undercut trade to Israel and also to raise the cost for the United States and its allies who are supporting Israel. The Yemeni insurgents persist with the ship strikes they say are in solidarity with the Palestinians in the Gaza Strip and against the campaign of relentless bombings by the Israelis on the Palestinians in Gaza. The Houthis have also warned that they would strike U.S. warships if the Iranian-backed militia is targeted by Washington. This comes as thousands of protesters have rallied in Yemen's capital Sana'a in solidarity with the Palestinians in the Gaza Strip. The protest was organized by the Iran-backed Houthis, and this is the scale of the protests against the American intervention and also the American support of what Israel is doing and against Israel's campaign of bombing the Palestinians. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.